So there's this ad running on television that shows Scott Peely from 60 Minutes. He's interviewing Governor Romney, and he's asking him, Governor, you made almost $20 million in investment earnings, and yet you only paid 14% tax. Is that fair? Governor responds, well, yes, that's the way to stimulate economic growth. And Scott's sort of amused and confused, and then comes the tagline. Lower tax rates for him than us. Is that the right way to grow America? Barack Obama comes on and says, and I'm Barack Obama, and I approve this message. Well, that one ad shows me that the president really doesn't understand how to grow jobs in the United States. Now I know some of you are going, come on, Fritz, what does Mitt Romney paying 14% have anything to do with job growth? And the answer is everything. Hear me out. So in this country we have a tax code, and it says you start earning money, and after a certain point you start paying taxes. And as you earn more, you pay more taxes. It's a progressive tax system. Eventually you pay up to 35%. The tax code also says that we're going to incentivize you to actually invest in stocks. So much so that any earnings on those investments, you'll pay a nominal tax, 15%. Why would the government forego taxes on those investments? Well, because it knows that that money that you're investing in stocks, it goes to build buildings, buy equipment, buy materials to help those companies grow. Those growing companies, they hire more people. And so it knows the additional taxes from growth in companies and new employees, it more than offsets the tax that is lost in capital gains. Some may be going, okay, well, I get that, but come on, $20 million? Certainly there must be a cap or something we can put on after $500,000, $1 million. Well, that's not going to work either. Let's say you're the investor and you reach that cap. Are you going to let the rest of your investments be taxed at 25, 30, 35% versus the 15%? I don't think so. I wouldn't. I'd take the rest of those investments and put them into municipals or some other tax-free or tax-sheltered investment where I would get a decent return but not have the heavy penalty of ordinary income tax. So if you take that money out of the equities, you get slower economic growth. Slower economic growth, slower job growth. The president doesn't get it, but Mitt Romney does. And I'm Fritz Jacoby, and I approve this message.